Looks like everything is working good. Okay. I already got a new capture card. It's already on the way. It's coming in on for me on Monday, so I'll have to wait. Till then, I still have my old capture card. It's working fine now, but can't wait to try the new card because it's more up to date. So it'll be more up to date drivers, more up to date data for it, and plus I get to do, if I wanted to, I could attempt 4K with it. So but that will depend, of course, on how well this laptop, this dear computer, can handle that. So that's one of the things. I was thinking of getting what you call a Wi-Fi mesh extension, which is kind of like we are able to extend with accuracy Wi-Fi from a router, computer modem, so to speak, usually a router network setup, with Ethernet cable to a device, which then can transfer to another device in the house that can cover as amount of square feet as possible. Using Ethernet cable connect to that to something up in that space, and you basically got a superior Wi-Fi extended connection. That's one of the things I'm also going to attempt. Oh, okay. I thought I saved it before I did that. Okay, there. I'll do it later. It's fine. I just want to go ahead and move the story forward. I've already talked to everybody.
みんな、吹雪連隊長が目を覚ましたわよ。
体調も問題ないみたいだぜ。早速話がしたいってさ。
なるほど。大体の事情は分かった。クナドゲートの成長に 渡月橋の正体と企みか。本当によ。
今の私たちがまずやるべきことは渡月の計画を阻止することね。
放っておいたらまた俺たちに追っ手がかかって関係ない一般の人たちにまで被害が出るかもしれない。
だが何か策はあるのかい？
そうね、一つ提案があるの。渡月の制御コンピューターベイブを停止させるというのはどうかしら。レッドストリングスの研究も計画の実行も全てはベイブありきのものだから。
ベイブを停止させることができれば渡月の計画自体を阻止できるということか。
分かった。今状況に対し最も的確な判断ができるのは君たちだ。渡月のことは君たちに託すことになってしまうが、僕にできることがあれば。
それではニューヒムカ政府に掛け合ってセーラン臨時政府との間を取り持っていただけませんか。ニューヒムカ政府は混乱状態です。それを落ち着かせるだけでも渡月の動きは制限されるはずです。
つまり両政府に休戦協定を結ばせればいいんだね。
政治家が渡月に抱いている潜在的な不安感、不気味さをうまく煽れば、きっと首を縦に振るさ。
そうだね、やってみるよ。僕は政治家ではないから政府がどこまで聞く耳を持つかわからないが、せいぜい連隊長の立場を活用させてもらうよ。よし、早速交渉の準備を始めるとしよ
吹雪、無理はしてくれるなよ。
う。姉さんこそそっちは任せたよ。
スオとセーランのことは吹雪連隊長に任せて大丈夫そうだね。
僕たちは渡月への潜入だな。どんな作戦で行く？
そのあたりはカゲロウと京香が持つ情報を参考に策を練ってみることにしよう。
ああ、悪いんだけどさ、その役目京香お姉様に任せちゃっていい？ユイト、渡月に行く前にお前に話したいことが。
いいけど。
気づいてるんじゃねえの？おっと、悪いが場所を変えさせてくれや。そうだな、菊池場で待ってる。
カゲロウ？
ごめん、俺ちょっと行ってくる。作戦のことは任せるよ。
ユイト！
待って花火、それからつぐみたちも。あなたたちに話さないといけないことが。
なんだ、カサネまで。
カゲロウの件ですね。聞きましょう。
Okay. So we got a lot of stuff we gotta
カ
do.
ゲロウの話ってやっぱり。
Well, he did say he's from the moon, so this tells you how serious this might be. Of course, it also means he might know a bit more, a thing or two, a thing with what we're about to go ahead deal with at this point, with Togetsu and everything.
カゲロウはどこにいるんだろう。上層に行ってみるか。油まみれなら火をつけたら燃やせそうだな。
Remember, brush up on the basics. Let's go. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay. I just want to train, attack me. What do you want to do?
こんなところまで呼び出して。
話って。
お前の父親。ジョー・スメラギ評議会。
Alright, you know some good info. Let's hear it.
まさか未だにカサネちゃんが殺したとは思ってないだろう。議長を殺したのは俺だ。
So you're the one who killed them.
本当に。
Okay.
お前が。
そうだよ。この俺が殺した。今まで黙ってて悪かったな。
なぜだ。なんで父さんを殺した。答えろカゲロ。
別に議長に恨みはねえよ。俺自身のためだ。わかりやすく言えば、まあ保身だな。それに俺の超能力ってほら、いかにも暗殺向きだし、そういうお仕事担当っていうかさ。
I don't really know what you can do. Yeah. So,
だから言ってるじゃねえのよ。 悪かったってこうして自白してんだろう。もちろん俺を許せないってのはわかる。どうしてほしい？どっかに消えろってんなら従うぜ。
それがお前のやり方か。
ああ、そうだ。所詮俺はこういうやつなんだよ。
なら俺も俺のやり方で
Yeah, I'm
決
gonna fight.
着をつけさせてもらうぞ。
おっと、そう来るとはね。まさか本気じゃねえだろ、いい子ちゃん。マジでやろうってのかよ。
戦えかげろう。俺は本気だ。
Alright.
そっちがその気なら俺も手加減できねえぞ。
望むところだ。お前の本気見せてみろ。覚悟しろ。手加減はしねえ。やっ見つけた。まだ戦える。逃がすか。覚悟しろ。手加減はしねえ。手加減はしねえ。よっ、ほらよっ。手加減はしねえ。逃がすか。それ、こいつで。いや、クソ、どこだ。どきな。見つけた。覚悟しろ。手加減はしねえ。
Hmm.
手加減はしねえ。手加減はしねえ。手加減はしねえ。よっ、ほらよっ。手加減はしねえ。逃がすか。覚悟しろ。手加減はしねえ。
Try to do that while you're invisible? Not on my watch, bro. I got you in my sights.
俺はこんなところで終われねえんだよ。
見つけた。来い。逃がすか。覚悟しろ。手加減はしねえ。どきな。それ。 手加減はしねえ。逃がすか。見つけた。どこだ。手加減はしねえ。ほらよ。危なかったな。
I'm sure it'll be like no item runs sometimes, but I don't know. I'm trying to do that. Man, that would be cool if I got him with that. He went invisible. But he still got you. Oh, he lifts it all up on him.
お前、その力は。親父の仇。冗談じゃねえよ。俺はまだ死ねないんだ。待て、ユイト。今はまだ殺さないでくれ。ここで死んだら、あの子のために2000年やってきたことが無駄になる。
Do what you did for her. Now I want answers about this her.
やっと本音が出たな。
Yeah. No skirting around the topic, no skirting around the sentences, no playing the game. It's time for us to be serious. You are close to death, bro.
まさか最初から。こうでもしないと、お前は本心で話してくれないだろう。まあ、どうだけど。
Definitely, we're the true leader, bro.
お前マジかよ。俺めちゃくちゃダセえじゃねえか。
本当のことを話してくれるよな。ああ。
ユイト、カゲロ。まだ話の途中だったかしら。
カゲロ、怪我見せて。手当てする。
つぐみちゃん、悪いな。
みんなも聞いたのか、親父のこと。
重ねが話してくれた。
Oh, I see.
ユイト。
Yeah, because she told them all to hold on, so she told them. Okay. She definitely.
まあ、今はなんとか。親父の事件のこと話してくれ。
そうだな。どこから始めるか。
ねえカゲロ、私も知らないから推測になるけれど、渡月からの命令だったんじゃないの？
Orders from Tugetsu.
その通り。俺は任務のために渡月からスオへ送り込まれた暗殺者。
Alright, well now we got that answer.
なるほど。セイラン政府からの依
So
頼では
one
な
hired
か
by
っ
the
たの
Siren
か。
government.
スメラギ議長は過去の議長たちと違って渡月に不信感を持ってたらしい。それで危険因子と判断されたんだよ。
渡月のために暗殺を実行したのか。
渡月のベイブの計画を潰すために俺自身が不穏分子として疑われるわけにはいかなかったんだ。だから保身なんだ。
Self-defense, so to speak.
そもそももう少し俺がうまく立ち回ってりゃ暗殺なんてしなくても渡月の目をごまかせたんだけどな。だからスメラギ議長には申し訳ないと思ってる。 けじめをつけろって言うならそうするさ。だが渡月の剣が片付くまでは待ってほしい。虫がいいのは承知だ。頼む。
あの子って誰だ？それが理由なんだろ
う。Yeah, you mentioned the lady.
その話をしないわけにはいかないよな。俺には
They have a wife and daughter on the moon.
妻と
So
娘
you
だ。
settle down, bro.
妻とは地球
Now you're in
の
this
移民事
position.
業の中で出会って娘が生まれた。移民がなかったことになれば娘の存在もなくなる。そんなことは絶対に許せねえ。だからレッドストリングスを使わせるわけにはいかないんだよ。
娘さんの存在を守るため。
2000年も前の話だ。もうとっくになくなってるはずだし、何をバカなことを
Wow.
と思うだろうな。けど俺の家族があの子が確かにいたって事実まで消させたくはなかったんだよ。
あなた、それほど大事な家族をなぜ月に置いてきたの？一緒に地球に移住すればよかった。
Right. I mean, you've been frozen up, so they're dead. So, like.
俺は移民団に紛れた工作員だ。地球の再開発を失敗させることが目的のな。
Redevelopment of Earth
なぜ
fail.
です？月は1000年もかけて地球環境を整えたはず。
Right. Why?
冠水間近になって失敗させるなんて。
それは月の状況が変わったからかしら。確か宇宙から何かが飛来したっていう。
教科もそこまでは知らないのか。ちょっと長くなるが。
No, something happened on the
2000年前の
moon.
昔話をするぜ。
Made him why
ヤク
he
の
had
スメ
to.
ラギたちが移民団として地球に渡った頃だ。ある彗星が月の近くを通過していった。彗星は宇宙空間に未知の物質重粒子を残していった。その物質が重力の関係で
So that's how the others. So then this is about to explain how the others
地
came
球
to
は
be.
まだほぼ無人の星だ。影響は未確認だったが、月では人が化け物になる
Wow.
疫病が
So
確
it's like
認
a
され
sun
始め
from
た。
a comet.
人が化け物に。
Yep,
それって
the
まさか
others.
そうだ。怪異から
Metamorphosis.
重粒子に生物が触れると異形の姿怪異に変質しちまうんだ。
And all from this comet.
当時の地球再開発は重力制御の最終段階に入っていた。これを狂わせれば月に重
They're
粒
trying to
子が
stop
降
it,
下
the
する
other
のを
particles
防げ
falling to the moon.
と
Ah.
月陣営の計算では結論付けられた。で俺はその密命を受けた工作員だったってわけだ。
しかしすでに地球にはヤクもスメラギをはじめ移民団がいただろう。彼らは見捨てられたというのか。
ひどい話だよな。だが現実は月の思惑通りにはいかず、ヤクモたちの抵抗もあって作戦は失
And the
敗
plan
し
ended in failure.
そして
Wow.
月はプラン B を発動した。重粒子を地球へ押し付け囲い込み、俺た
That's
ちが
why we
月
see
へ
that
戻ってこら
barrier
れないよ
above.
う
They
にした
want to keep the other particles on the
重
Earth.
粒子で地球を囲う。
The
それが
extension belt.
断絶の帯か。月の宇宙技術は
Right. So they were able to pass all to Earth
当時の月人口は飽和状態
at the time, and I
で、すでに多
also
くの
went
人
to
々が
Earth.
地球へ渡っていたそう
A
よ。
plan to reduce the population. Oh,
口減らしの意図でしょうね。
俺は月からも切られ地球にとどまるしかなかった。その後の月がどうなったのかはわからない。
開花が広がっているかもしれないのね。お姉ちゃんと同じような人たちが。
それでも家族は無事だと信じ、月へ戻ることを夢見て、俺は渡月の一員になった。何度もコールドスリープを繰り返しては起きて、同志と交代で断絶の帯を突破する方法を模索していたんだ。だが 何度目かに目覚めたところで渡月の奴らが方針を転換していたことに気づいたってわけ。歴史のリセットなんて納得できるわけがない。だから俺は獅子心中の虫に転身した手落ちだ。
話は分かった。親父が政府を主導してやってきたことには間違いもたくさんあったと思う。でも俺にとってはたった一人の親父なんだ。親父を殺したことはやっぱり許すことはできない。けどだからこそ家族の存在を消したくないって気持ちはわかる。だから一緒に渡月を止めよう。俺は一生かげろう恨む。でも一緒に渡月に立ち
After
向
this
かって
little
いくこと
part,
が
I'm
できると思う。
probably, because it's already like about to be 11 o'clock. I mean, I was gonna probably go a little further, but I decided I'm probably just gonna end it much sooner than
俺だってどこかで間違えてたら目的のために
much
望ま
because
ないことに手を染めてた
I
かもし
already
れ
did
ない。
my test, and so
だから
I'm like,
ほ
you
ん
know, I
の
just
ちょっとだ
started
けど
this
さ。
45 minutes
わかるような
ago
気が
or
するな。
so, but like,
お前俺なんかよりずっと大人だな。
I just want to make sure this stuff was
俺
working
がい
and
つまで
ready.
もガキすぎる。
I'm gonna stream this on
結局お前に決め
either
てもらっ
Sunday
ちゃ
or
ったな。
Monday or Saturday.
情けねえが。
You said, yeah? Oh, there you are. What's up? Yeah. 'Cause
渡
it's
月
like,
を止めるために
I just wanted to
俺
make
にも
sure
協力
everything
さ
was
せてく
working.
れ。
And it looks to me everything is working fine. There's no encoding lag. There's very much not much problem.
話
So
は
it
ま
looks
とまっ
like
たかし
everything
ら。
is perfectly fine.
重ね。お前にも迷
The
惑を
story
か
just
けた。
got very deep.
悪かった。
急に塩らしくなるのも気持ち悪いわね。
重ね、ごめん、親父のこと犯人だって疑って。
いいえ、黙っていた責任は私にもあるわ。ユイトを殺そうと考えていた時、私のことを恨んでくれた方が決意が鈍らなくて済むと思ったから。
そうだったのか。
だからあなたが謝ることなんてない。
うん、わかった。それじゃこの話はここまでにしよう。みんなも思うことはあるだろうし、俺だって何もかも整理できたわけじゃないけど、今はやるべきことをやろう。全員で力を合わせてさ。
ユイトにそう言われてしまったら、僕たちはこれ以上何も言えませんよ。
さてでは本題だが、我々は一刻も早く渡月に向かいベイブを停止させるべきだろうね。
渡月への潜入についてだが、俺の超能力で全員を透明化するってのはどうだ。
私やカゲロウの裏切りは承知されていると想定した方がいいとは思うけれど。
しかしあまり検討する時間もありません。危険ですがカゲロウの案に可能性はあると思います。渡月だってまさかこの少人数で攻めてくるとは思っていないはず。奇襲になると考えましょう。
よし、やろう。まずは冷え野山を登って渡月の近くまで行こう。
どうなることかと思ったぜ。あんまりヒヤヒヤさせるなよな。
He's like, yeah,
ユイトと
man.
カゲロウ、二人とも無事でよかったわ。
心配かけてごめんな、渡る、はるか。
Let me just save real quick. Conclusion, accidental meeting. Yeah, so phase 10 is the last one. Quick. Oh. We're definitely back here. Just run around until get to on the original path we were before. Okay. Yeah, because I could continue as I started, but I was just so focused on just trying to make sure everything was tested. And I'm already getting close to like half an hour before midnight's my time zone. So I'm just like, I just want to just rest up. But I think I can tell at this point that I actually don't see any other issue. There's only been like one or two instances where I did see encoder overloading, but that was either because I was plugging in my mic cord or I hit the record button or something. So there's like some, or even my PNG. So there's like a little bit of a few things that might have the message pop up. But even so, I had the OBS stats up and it never turned to red. There's only been a few instances where it turned like yellow, like the numbers, like it'll show me numbers to watch out for, look at, and then if it turns red, that's when you know, okay, there's definitely lagging going on. But there's been like a yellow orangey kind of color on one or two occasions, but other than that, it's mostly been clear white color. No issue. None. It's done. It's done, son. So it hasn't really had any problem as much. I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad. Now, the PS4 hot thing hadn't popped up. And I know it probably because I only played it for so long. And then I eventually turned off the PS4 and allowed it to cool down twice. So I think that helped. But yeah, man. I just didn't really have the same amount of problem issues that I had before. Looks to me a lot of it has relaxed, has rested up a bit. It's a good thing. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just glad I'm just glad it just worked out all together for my good, man. I just found, I think it's because of the video that I found, like I mentioned before. I found a video on YouTube that really went into every nook and cranny of every option and task to undertake just to secure and make sure to prevent as much encoding lag as possible. And it appears to me much of that did have an influence. And also checking the OBS stats in front of me, coordinating my screening, everything carefully. It looks to me there hadn't been any issues since. So my PS5 capture card operation is going great. My PS4 capture card operation looks like it's working smoothly. And so, yeah. The only thing to look out for is the PS4 too hot thing, and that's with certain games. But once I do some good cleaning within the PS4, we'll see how that goes with that. But everything else looks like it's working fine now. The only thing I'm going to have to look into is, well, what happens if I try to stream a PC game? You know what I mean? I remember I tried streaming I tried streaming what's it called? Honkai Star Rail one time. Now I see it popping up. I see the message popping up as I'm looking over as I was messing around with the website browser tab thing just to see what happens, and voila, I'm already seeing an encoding overload message. So I think sometimes I guess it's when I make some moves on the computer, that's when the encoding overload comes up. But before it was just like constant. But it seems to me it's only popping out on some movements. I think one thing I will want to do real quick. There's something I want to test. Hold up. I mean, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. So let me see. It pops up as I do a transition too. So some little movements here or there can bring it up. But I haven't seen the encoding lag just yet. So I want to just try something real quick. Whoa. As soon as I minimize the website, pops up. And numbers are yellow. Okay. See, numbers are yellow. So I'm just right now seeing of doing another test. So I'm just observing real quick. So I want to try something. Let's see, are they still yellow? I'm looking at the OBS stats while I'm doing this too. That tells me if the lag is occurring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a little something. I'm going to first I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this game. Okay, you should be able to hear me. So I want to test a little something. Testing 1 2 3 testing. Let me see if it can because I want to see if any encoding lag occurs when I open this game up real quick. Let me see, where is it? Not Utsuraru Muno, it's another one. Where are you? Okay. I'm looking at FPS is in the yellow, frames miss, rendering and encoding in the yellow. Not trying to play this, I'm just kind of looking at it. My stats as this is up on the screen. Okay. That's what's up. Okay. Okay. So my stats are in the yellow alert. They're in the yellow status. Rendering and encoding. And sometimes the FPS gets minimal. I have operating by 30 FPS, but using it, sometimes if the number of FPS lowers, it's in the yellow. If it's very, very low, super low, it's in the red. And then the rendering and encoding information in terms of frames skipped or missed, right now it's in the yellow. Has it been in the red? There's a reason why I'm glad I'm getting the new capture card, so I can, because that's going to have more processing power. It's going to have more power and capabilities because it's more up to date compared to this old one that I have. So, but that's for the console though. So that's the capture. That's what I have to remember. Wait, my bad. Yeah, the capture card is for console transfers, but PC by itself. The best way to deal with the rendering and encoding lag is with an Ethernet cable. So if I was downstairs streaming on the PC with an Ethernet cable connection, I would be fine. Most likely, I would be fine. That'll be another test for another day. Yeah, if I use an Ethernet cable connected on my laptop that I have extended, in my large living space, I can definitely, it might actually be able to help me out with that because it's connected to the computer directly. The routing is connected to all that. So that's why for PC gaming, it's not going to be too much of a problem here. Just with the console gaming, that's where the new capture card comes into play. But if I want to make it easier for wireless in my living in my own space, I would need to get a Wi-Fi mesh. There are such things as Wi-Fi extenders. There's like other types of tools you can get, but a Wi-Fi mesh is one of the things I read and looked into that is actually more beneficial compared to other methods. All other methods that might be good, but this one allows you to have Ethernet connection from afar, where you might have your main, you can have multiple nodes or pieces. You can have one near the router, the main computer station, connected with Ethernet cable, and then it will directly connect to the other node piece. That then you can have Ethernet cable connected to that, and then you connect that to your main computer, or you connect it to a laptop up, in another spot in the house, upstairs or any other part, and then that will secure dealing with the whole wireless situation, because wireless tends to be, that's why one of the things I've come to understand is when it comes to streaming, wired Ethernet connection, main computer desktop connection, is much more beneficial than a wireless laptop connection. But there are ways around it, and this is one of those ways. So once I get that, it'll make it easier for me if I want to do PS4 gaming with ease for my capture card setup. Now, PC gaming, I can do that near the area where I have access to an Ethernet cable. But once I do the Wi-Fi mesh, I could probably do it in my other place further, another spot elsewhere. So it helps extends more the Wi-Fi connection. Because if there was any other way I would have done this, it would have been a method of taking a very long Wi-Fi, a very long Ethernet cable, getting these little attachment pieces that you can pinpoint on the wall to hold the Ethernet cable all the way around you where you want it to go, just so you can get to your room space, whatever, so you can connect your laptop, whatever it is you want to connect from up there. That's another way to do that as well. But I'm not going to do that because I know I can already see where I would have to do that, but that means I would have to get a very, 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 very long one to really accomplish this. And all the necessary tools needed if I want to do that. But I don't want to do that, so yeah, Wi-Fi mesh is better. But yeah, I just want to test little PC gaming a little bit as well. But the encoding rendering lag was mostly in the yellow. There was a little in the red earlier at the beginning of this game, but then that went away. That went away very quickly. So I think it all is going to be on the basis of how much through my OBS and my GPU can take regarding the data processing that's going on through my screening here for live streaming. So I've already done as much as following of that nice video for all the settings, recommended settings and suggestions and everything. So I've done a ton of that already. Now it's just making sure I have the proper stuff. Okay, other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream today. Let me see if I can get my, I might have to get out of here. Oh, here we go. Now, would I stream Hollow Knight one of these days? I mean, I've been playing. I'm kind of morally playing on my own time, so I haven't really bothered to care to stream it. But if I wanted to stream it, maybe. I know there's the one about Hornet, that female, that lady insect. It's called Silk Song or something. Very interesting. So, yeah, really nice. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream. Hit that like button, subscribe, like to see more. I'm just going to go ahead and go. You have a good night, hot sale. See you later over the weekend. All right, folks. Peace out. It was a nice test. It looks like only a couple instances of encoding overload messaging was occurring. But it wasn't too bad. But it just lets you know, like, where at least it in some way occurs, but keeping an eye on any patterns is very important. All right, but either way, have a good night, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. Peace.